TVIs or technical vocational institutions, if not with NGOs or non-government organizations, if not with industries. And it aims to address and give also assistance to the poor and marginal groups, those who cannot access or are not accessible by formal training programs. Remember that in other countries, in the countrysides, that though individuals are willing to learn, but because we belong to the far-flung areas, and that's why the assistance coming from the government is really not being recognized as being experienced by people who are in the urban places, just like, for example, here in the National Capital Region. The training is usually given free of charge, either sponsored by the LGU, if not by an organization, and as a training assistance to the marginalized sectors of the community. More LGUs, particularly the city of Baguio and in the Cordillera Road, always partner with NAPSI, the National Anti-Poverty Commission, and the DSWD to identify who are the marginalized individuals. Just like, for example, identifying those who are qualified to be grantees of the 4Ps of the government. It is because we know that before, and even in Baguio City, that there were not qualified families who received actually help as in the guise of 4Ps, but actually as per deeper scrutiny, if not deeper getting of information that these families are actually well-to-do families. And another one, aside from CBT, but before that, the key point for that CBT is always partnership between private to private or public to public. But in Baguio City, we call it as 4Ps, not only 3Ps. Not only private-public partnership, but should be progressive private-public partnership. It's not only just a partnership. So it's state part or service partnership among the stakeholders. Another one, we have the TVI's extension program or the Technical Vocational Institutions Extension Program. Just like universities and colleges that they have their own community extension program, they call their programs as CSR or the Corporate Social Responsibility Network, but for us, we call it as Community Service in Return. It says there that, for example, the sponsored training programs for IPUs and other members of the community. Usually, this is also in partnership with NGOs, if not with government offices. It was mentioned a while ago, the presence of Intel, and 2 weeks ago that Intel group was in Baguio City, and we organized a training program for OSYs out of school youth. It was held in our institution at NIIT, or nothing is impossible today, ang ibig sabihin ng NIIT. Okay, yeah, okay. Another one. TVI's extension program. This is usually in partnership with the local and barangay officials and or NGOs, because TESDA also requires us to submit reports on our community extension program. And also that for us to forge partnership with other agencies, be it in non-government organization or government organization, they need also our profiles. And part of our profile is no other than who are the partners and also the programs in which we had contributed to our community. Just like, for example, the NIIT Summer Gift Training Program, just to share, our institution is always doing our share as part of our CSR, the Community Service in Return. Last summer, we targeted for 500 individuals to undergo. These are actually out of school youth, parents, and at the same time also we included the senior citizens. But instead of 500 who came, it reached 679. This is in partnership with the local government of Baguio, and at the same time the Technical Education and Skills Development Authority. It is because they are the ones giving us the CBT or community-based training certificate number. Why we need also to partner with the LGU, the local government of Baguio, it is because they're the ones helping us in looking for marginalized group of the community to undergo this specialized training. Another one, We have also BAPTI, again, Baguio Association of Private Technical Vocational Institutions, but we have other meaning for that. Baguio Attaining Progress Through Innovation. Yan, ang BAPTI. Yan, okay. BAPTI is sponsored training programs, delivery of TVET programs based on the needs of certain IP grouping and other members of the community. Every September that we have this Obdandaing Festival. It means it is actually an evaluator term, which means good work festival, in a way that we do mentoring. For example, one school, because their specialization is all about HRS, the Hotel and Restaurant Services, they would look for a group of OSYs, if not young people, IPs. And for instance, it's an IT school, just like our institution. We look also for grantees who would like to undergo trainings to be given by our institution as part of our contribution to our association. And another one, okay, a school-based training program providing TVET programs by the TESDA-recognized institutions strengthened by government scholarship grants such as, of course, as you mentioned a while ago, the WSP or the Training for Work Scholarship Program, and it is ongoing in Baguio City accordingly that we are given until the end of the year to complete all the training programs that were given to us, if not the coupons. Another one, the best fund in private education, the student assistance or financial assistance, although it's not actually 100%, but at least because of that assistance that is being given to our trainees, that they could be able to help more the parents and finish their education. Another one also in partnership with our congressmen, our legislators. This is now the PDAF, the Priority Development Assistance Fund, sponsored trainees. And also we have also this partnership with OWA, the Overseas Workers Welfare Administration, especially for the dependents of OFWs. Last Sunday that we had the graduation of the dependents of OFWs, mostly are IPs. They call themselves as BB4, Baguio Benguet, the Federation of OFW Returnees and Dependents. There were 34 who graduated, but not only about computer training, but we also gave them, for example, that self-visioning. It is because we know that, yes, children, if not sons and daughters of OFWs, probably they have the financial assistance or support coming from their parents. But we need to direct them. We need to help them. It is because we don't want that after 5 years of staying in abroad, for example, parents would go home here, and only to discover that all the sacrifices that they made only went zero. So, and also we have NCIP, the National Commission on Indigenous Peoples, and accordingly that part of their plan is not just to give 5,000 as the usual assistance, but by next school year, according to the head of NCIP Cordillera Administrative Region, that they will give as high as 10,000 up this time, by next school year, 2013 and 2014. And the end result of this concerted effort in the lives of IP youth is skills enhancement and personal development. We do believe that for one to be employable, for one to be desirable, it is not only the skills, but we need to make them smart. We always advocate smart, mind smart, good in planning and conceptualizing. But maybe you are good in planning, but you don't have also the skills we need to develop you to become handy smarts. But the most important thing is heart smart. The attitude, of course, according to Zig Ziglar, it is not only your aptitude, but it is your attitude that determines your altitude in life. If I may borrow also the term from Francis Kong, sabi niya many people climb the ladder of success because of their talents and skills, but they slide down because of their character. Okay, another one. Maraming salamat. Yeah. And increase on market and employment value. We made a survey, and this is in partnership with RDC, the Regional Development Council of the Cordillera Administrative Region. And really, that what the employers are looking for is no other than the attitude of individuals, skills, and at the same time, knowledge. Before, it would always be KSA, knowledge, skills, attitude. But now, it is the reverse way. Ask attitude first, skills, and knowledge. They hire for attitude and train for skills. So, that is